Hey guys, Max Weigand here. Now, this video is dedicated to Theo. Thank you so much for asking about how to prioritize your goals in life. I really appreciate it, and I hope I can give you some insights, some ideas of how to think about that. Now, one of the best ways I found to think about prioritizing my goals in life and goal setting and what I want to really achieve in my life is the so-called 4-burner theory. I heard about it the first time from James Clear. He has an amazing blog at jamesclear.com. You should definitely go check it out. It really has some amazing content on habit formation and stuff like that. But basically what the 4-burner theory means is that we all have 4 burners in our lives. It's family, friends, health, and work. And so the 4-burner theory states that if you want to be successful in life, you have to be willing to cut off 1 burner. But if you want to be really successful, you have to cut off 2 burners of your life. Now, I don't quite agree with that. I don't quite think that you have to actually cut things off. But the reality is, and I think the key point here really is, that your time is limited. And so there's this opportunity cost where when you do one thing, it automatically takes away time from doing another thing. And so what we have to do is really decide exactly what we want our lives to be about, the one thing that we want our lives to look like, right? And so I think some of the questions that you can ask yourself is, what does my ideal life look like? What does my ideal day look like, right? Like, where do I live? What are the people that I want to surround myself with? What does my daily work look like? What is my craft? What am I working on every day, right? What am I contributing? What does my health, my fitness look like, right? Am I running marathons, or am I doing kite surfing? Or what does my emotional life, my thoughts, my beliefs look like? What emotions do I feel on a daily basis, right? How do I feel? Like, all of these things, asking yourself these questions, I think it's going to give you some insights on how you actually want to live, like how many kids you want to have, what does your house look like, all of that stuff, right? And I think getting clear on that is so important, because as Tom Bilyeu once said, if you want to be successful in life, you have to be willing to stand in a room of 1,000 doors and shut 999 of them in order to focus on that one thing that you want. Because the one thing that all game changers, all visionaries of this world have in common is that we're so, as Robin Sharma said, monomaniacally focused on the one thing they wanted to achieve, right? So all the Picassos, all the Einsteins, all the Mozarts, all the Michael Jordans of the world, they weren't dabbling in 5 different things, but rather they were focused on the one thing they wanted to achieve. They wanted to become the best in the world at one thing and one thing only. And that's why they're still remembered to this day. And so, as Oprah once said, you can do it all, just not at once. And I think remembering that there's different seasons to life, that at different times you may want to chase different things, I think is really important. So, for example, for me, for the last 6 years of my life, I was dedicated to running. And running was my #1 priority in life, right? And oftentimes, friends and social life and parties and even studying had to give away. They had to be on second place because I was so focused on becoming the best runner I could be. But now I decided to change focus. I decided to focus more on this, making these videos here, hopefully inspiring you guys to really change your life for the better, and also becoming one of the world's greatest coaches and psychologists, right? And that's my focus now. That's why that's why I spend my energy, my attention, my time on, right? And so simply remembering that there's different times for everything, and that at some points you may be focused on work, at other moments you may be focused on building a family, right? Or just building amazing relationships with people, or getting in the shape of your life, running marathons, whatever it is, right? There's time for everything, just maybe not at once. And so, Theo, I really hope this answered your question. I really hope this gave you some insights, some ideas to really think about. And I think, just thinking about, what do we want my day to look like? What do I want my ideal life to look like? What is my legacy? What do I want my legacy to be about, right? I think asking yourself these questions is really powerful. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button below to get more videos on mental mastery, the latest research and science of what it takes to live a happy and successful life. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.